What up, y'all? Matty P here. Get all excited in the car. We only have like an hour until sunset, so I mean business today, guys. Did you bring your big disc energy with you today? We're at Wells Branch Disc Golf Course. It's like a short putting-y type course. It's a very fun course. It's enjoyable. Best played in daylight. So let's get out there and play. I got putters. I got ready to go. We are going to birdie today. We're going to finish under par. Let's go. Let's see how many we can blast through until it's dark. Still a fun course to play after dark if you got some glow shit going on. Bye bye. We're going to play this quick. Looks like they're new and they talk about A and B. So it looks like we're about at 314 or 271. So if there's a new layout, we're about to fuck around and find out. I'm going to go with forehand, and I'm going to go with my strike on this one. Basket is straight ahead and to the left, right behind this enormous tree. It's all a big old wet, slippery mess. Slippery. Slippery. Sucks. So we're about a hard ball day. I'm going to go right and let it fade left. Okay, that's good when it fades now. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's go. So hole 2, par 3, just 225 from here to there. Nice straight line. It's a little risky throwing a strike, I think, but I don't want to throw anything understable. I want to guarantee that I get some sort of fade in here. So I'm going to aim for the tree to the right of it. And I know that I might overshoot a little, but not worried. There we go. Yep, I overshot massively and shot it on an Annie. It'll come back just a little. We'll be putting for C5. Whew. Oh, zooey mama. A little down a gut here, but I'm not unfamiliar with it. There's our basket over here. It's probably better to watch me than to watch where the disc is going. I mean, it's going to be a lot more fun watching me fall on my ass. Oh, probably just put something in my mouth, like poison ivy there. Well, got poison ivy in my mouth. One time I had a girlfriend. She got poison ivy in her brain. I don't know how she did it, but the only way that she could scratch it was think about sandpaper. There we go. Good God. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was bad. Gotta get more confident on the putts. What is this, Matty P, with the bows? +1, we will not be having this. All I know is it's time to slow it down and manage my game. So we're going to talk about game management today. Best way to score low, and if you're new, just take your time. Don't try and bomb it. Just try and get 100, 200 feet every throw. If you're on a 300-foot par 3 or par 4, you're already close to getting par. So if you bogey every hole on your first time, that's still like really amazing, actually. No one ever steps up to their first disc golf game and just crushes it. I'm going straight down this bish. It's an elevated basket. It is 200 feet, pretty much even. Let's go with west side. Just doing a nice little 200-foot shot, and I'm going to let it go out and fade back in. So I got to get it up, and I got to get some good spin on it to get it all the way out to 200 feet. It's not a lot of feet. There you go. That's a good distance. It should land. Oh my God. If you ever play basketball, but it just travels around the rim, I'm sure I'll find some wonderful, stupid, idiot cartoon noise on iMovie to show the folly of my ways. Hey man, everybody has a bad day. Mando, you're on 4. This is what I don't understand why they do this, but I guess those are all different positions they might place a basket here. We're going for 179 feet. All right, there we go. Got a hop, and unfortunately, I made the Mando, but I threw it too gently. What do we got? All right, it's okay. We'll go par. We're still sitting at 1 over. Profiting. Let's go back to the other side. Wells Branch sits in between, like I was saying, I-35 and a nice area of Austin. as far as it being a nice area. And there's the days where it's a little bummy, not like Sunset Park bummy, which is where you'll find Brody Smith. And Sunset's fun when it's not 120 million degrees out there. And if you're done hearing airplane noise, it's kind of like Live Oak here in Austin, because that's right on the landing pad of Austin Bergstrom. So here we're at hole 5, par 3. We're looking at 173. There's a guardian tree sitting right in front of this baby. Best thing to do is take it easy. Going with the mint alpha. That was not my line. I went outside and it went way over there. You want to see a glitch shot? Everyone wants to down talk the glitch. Reddit. But let me see if I can show you what it does. Okay, we'll sit right underneath y'all. 1 sec, bar pals. Let me just, oh, excuse me. Whoa, please. All right. Well, there's your par, but that was scary. It's sad. So we're sitting here, yet to birdie. Okay. Jesus Christ. Harp all day. Okay. Let's sit down. Sit down like a good dog. Oh, that feels so good, man. There's this moment like where I just clear my mind of everything. It just feels so good. Just clear my mind of everything. Just think about the putt. Just focus on this one little run. Just for like a few seconds, man. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's like this zen relaxation feeling. It just puts me, nothing except for me in this moment, you know? It's really hard to be in the moment these days. Very busy, crazy world. Hole 7. It's another par 3. Everything I get is par 3. If I want the best flight out of this insanity, probably want to bring it up here. And the way that I've been pulling right, I'm going to really dig down, get myself low. There you go. See, when I just think about it and I break it down, look what happens. It's like almost parked, y'all. It's probably 15 feet. I'm having a spiritual moment here today, guys. Really, I mean, it's not just disc golf. It's any sport that you're into, that you like. Do it. Activity, art, poetry. Make art with your emotions. Cook. Make an awesome meal. I'm just talking about that moment of clarity you just did on the putt. And then as I talked about how I was going to structure the shot to show y'all, it all came together the way I wanted it to. I'm looking at a birdie. All right, profit. Oh God, over. We get a par, guys. Management-wise, yeah, I got those bogeys. I'm playing like crap as far as my aim. Little quiz time if you've been watching. Where am I missing? Where am I fucking up? I'm fucking up on my drives, like straight up. Fucking up on my drives. Forehands are going way off. My putts seem to be close enough. As long as I can get that first shot, that first drive close enough, I'm guaranteed par every time I hit one of these baskets. In order to minimize the number of points that are going on my scorecard here every time, and the amount of strokes I'm getting, I'm telling myself, take an easy shot with a controllable disc. Controllables, discs, the most controllable discs are putters. They're nice and slow. The 4 speeds are what they call putt and approach disc. You can putt with this, but I don't want to putt with this one. I just want to get it down there and get it to sit. Big, beefy, heavy, weighted kind of disc. See a line here? I see a line here. So I'm going to go with the low line. And if I go out here and go a little too far west, I'm going to come back east and fade in, and I'll hit this hill. So it might even roll down. So I'm better off trying to use all of the space, but kind of come close to the right. Because if anything, I crash into the hill and I come closer to the basket. Look at that. See, that was bullshit, but get the point. I'm doing too much coaching, not enough playing. Like, see this, watch this, let me explain this. This one's kind of pretty. Got this clear looking water, but then you got garbage, right? Some brush coming down here. So for me, this is a backhand shot. I want to stay away, but I do want to get it in. Okay, so nice wide approach. Let it sit, roll around, and just sit there. That's safe, and that gets me a par. But I'll tell you, a younger version of myself, and I'm talking like a month ago, still, even though I knew better, I keep going after hitting it from far away. You just can't be that way. You're gonna start smacking chains from further distances, but you gotta have that experience under the belt. The way you get more competitive and more experience under your belts, you chill out, you play slow, take your time. If you're gonna fly, learn how to fly a plane. You're not gonna go to the highest point and throw your plane off while you're sitting behind the thing hoping the engine will start. No, you start from the ground and you go up. Okay, that goes for anything. Whether it be a lesson to kids. Lefties, stay a little to the left, because if you hit right, you have a chance of bouncing out. you go and stay left. And if you have a good enough disc, try, some MVP action. The gyros will grip better. Softer putters also will grip better on that left side. So also, if you have a fade on your disc, it's going to fade into the disc as well. So you're better off shooting a little bit to the right. I'm sorry, you're better off shooting a little bit to the left. Oh man, so I wrecked my right wrist. I wrecked my right wrist. Many people wrecked his right wrist. I wrecked my right wrist. I mean, come on, you say this shit, recorded, edited, go back home. The hell I don't. Listen, kid, tell your old man I'm busting my buns every night. Tell him to drag a Bolton and Lambier up and down the court for 36 minutes. How long basketball for? 45 minutes? 45 minutes, something like that. I love airplane. If you love airplane, give me your favorite quotes in the comments. All right, I'll try and sprinkle some in. All right, hole 9. 9 times. Where's that from? 9 times. Hole 9. 9 times. 9 times. I asked for a car. He gave me a computer. All right, we're looking at 114 feet. I'm gonna throw the profit up there just for shits and giggles. Mint profit. So when we get up there, you'll find at it's 114 feet, it says. So about 120 feet, there's a big old drop off. It goes into like some scummy kind of sewage thing. Bring your hiking shoes in this small park. There's a little bit of hiking going on. Keen shoes, zip-a-zap, zip-a-zap. Say it with me, y'all. Zip-a-zap, zip-a-zap. Keen shoes. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about? Look at it. Oh. No, that's fucked up. This had almost death putt status, y'all, with that back there. What did I just tell y'all? When you putt, you stay to the left side if you're lefty. If you're righty, you gotta stay to that right side because of that exact reason. So I just proved myself a spaz. What do we have today? About 2 bogeys. So am I at +2 or +1, guys? You keeping score? You know you're keeping score, you bastards. I know that guy came back that said, this is a horrible display at disc golf. He watched my front 9, which actually I only ended up finishing 4 over, which is really fucking good for an amateur playing at East Metro. East Metro is one of the hardest courses in the Austin area, if not Texas. It throws everything at you and is relentless. Challenge him to come wherever the hell he is. Hey man, put yourself out there. We're gonna talk about those people. 10, they move again the basket all over the damn place all the damn time. Sometimes it's tucked in here to the right. Today it is straight ahead in between those 2 trees. We're looking at 188 feet only. The news going in today. We're just gonna go right down this line. I'm gonna bring it. That's pretty. Oh my. The universe does not want us to get a birdie today. Or the universe is telling me that I can handle this. I mean, that was just, and that was just a perfect shot. It was gonna land right there on the other side of the tree, and my challenge was not this muddy water. It feels like walking on wet cornflakes. Can you choose? It hit a stick or a rock or something very not movable, because I just saw the disc pop up, nothing else. What was gonna be a 6-foot putt is now about a 12 to 15 footer. Ooh, look at the basket. He's all decked out. He's got Bucky's. Me and my wife were having a debate about who is Bucky, like the character, like what does he stand for? Is he like, your hillbilly beaver and stuff like that, lives in your backyard and listens to you about all your grumps about Trump, or is he like just like anarchy? Well, hey kids, we're in Texas and like, let's light something on fire. The governor doesn't mind, he's an asshole. Is there an aviary nearby? Because I got myself a birdie. Can't believe we're talking about this on 10. I'm just trying to bring big disc energy to the world, man. What are y'all doing for your 2024 season? What are your guys' goals? Not New Year's resolutions. What are your goals for this season? If you play tournaments or if you just love playing, and what do you want to get better at? You want to get better at putting, get better at mid-range game? You want to just learn how to throw 200 feet? What do you want to do? No matter how big or how small that goal is, throw it in, man. I want to hear about it because I want to know how you got there. I want to know how everyone got and made their revelations. Because you may make a revelation and you hit 200 feet that I never made, throwing at 320. And today it's like there's no challenge for distance. This is a technical course and you can throw 100, 200 feet and still birdie and par the hell out of it. All right. So for those of you who aren't familiar, if you do throw your disc over, there's a phone number that you can call. You have to go to the end of this building. You can also overthrow at 4 after the big tall basket. You'll want to be able to give these guys a call. Don't jump the fence. That's like trespassing for them. So, and it's an insurance thing. So, all right, hole 11. I think we're looking at hex. Yep, crash. There you go. Here's a Medi-P tip, a big disc energy tip. If you want to show off, maybe you don't throw too far, but you're on a basket or a hole like this, which is 200 feet or less, and maybe you don't throw far, maybe you throw under 200 feet, that's fine. You can still have fun playing disc golf. What you can do is see if there's any walls or things that are easily bankable. So in this case, I know that this hill is bankable. A lot of folks use this hill. And using this hill, you actually can slow your disc down and get it to sit. Easy peasy. See, sometimes I just can walk up and just nom nom nom. Just eat that shit. So we have our second birdie. So we're on a birdie streak. Birdie streak, we got 2 pet parrots. We're dealing with 12 and 13. I'm gonna leave you guys here. We're gonna do 12 and we're gonna shoot 13 from up there. I'm gonna come down, we'll wrap on 12. Once we wrap on 12, I already have my disc at 13 and I'll be good to go. We'll be good to walk off. So we'll knock out 2 in 1 set. We might be able to get out of here before complete darkness, before advanced darkness. All right, I'm gonna be up there. Don't be scared. There you go. Hop. There you go. All right, let's watch that fade. Let's go. Ooh. What do you think of that, y'all? A little front seat action. Running feels good. I mean, I ran track in high school. I was terrible at it. Like, why? Why me? Like, I hit putts like that in my sleep. Like, you eat shit for breakfast? I just don't know what it is. Like, I'll get in front of a basket and it's just like, where does it go? Where does it go, George? Deep creek over here. Man, I can't believe I missed that fucking thing. Anyway, you shake it off, you let it go, and you move on. So, let's go. We're in another position here. Keep going with par. I dropped 2 strokes. Let's go. Take it back. Take it back. Yeah, it's a little ragey back here, so if you're someone who doesn't like being in the woods in the dark, or who should not be traveling alone in the city, everyone should be using the buddy system or have a par pal. If you don't have a par pal in Austin, need one, you hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs. It's actually just the comments because I don't think we have DMs. Yeah, seriously. Anyone's in Austin needs some help, or more importantly, wants to play around, hit a brother up. Always open to meet fellow par pals and make par pals for life. In real life, IRL. We're at 14. We're flying. We are flying. Hole 14, par 3. 213 maybe. When you throw it, it's going to go wide and crash back in. So if you're a righty, you'd want to take a forehand shot, or you want to go very close to that tree on the right. For me, I'm going to go very wide, let it come back down, shrike style. I want it out here, and I want it to come back in. But I need to get it all the way out there before it fades. Let's use a little bit of tee box geometry. I'm going to come up, and I want to pull it. I'm not sure how understable this flies. I say it's understable. So I'm going to try a little more of a hyzer. It held the line. Wow. It touched probably the last piece of tree out there and stopped it from getting into circle 1. And we had a streak going there. We had a streak of 2. Diddly diddly do. This ain't too bad. Okay, sit. I've made good choices today, but it doesn't mean you're going to hit those lines. And everybody running out of daylight, par pals. But hey, we're getting par pals. Par pals. Par pals. That's the way we par pals. We're cool. Okay. We're at 15. 15 to 18. Go quick. Hole 15, par 3. Big Disc Energy After Dark presents. I mean, come on. We're out here. It's dark. We're trying to wrap it. Let's go with something fun. Straight ahead, but I need to stay left of this tree and let it fade in after. Hole 15, par 3. 221 feet. Maybe 251. Can't tell. It's an 816 Firebird. We're going to go out here and we're going to let it fade in. Ooh. Alright. Okay, we're out there. It's going to be a par. Let's go glitch. That was kind of spastic. But we are palling our way out of 15. Can you see? Nice see me that we don't. Do very John Cena-like shit. Come with me, my heart, our pals. I'm gonna be all the way down there. You guys are gonna watch from here and see what's happening. Could be the best thing, could be the worst thing. Yeah, yeah. Par pals coming, par pals. Okay. What do we got, guys? What do we got? Are you serious, y'all? Are you fucking serious? Oh. I couldn't tell whether that hit y'all on the top of y'all noggins or it hit this, and my guess is it hit y'all. And here I am all the way back here, the big old spaz. It was a birdie, and it hit y'all, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it hit the top of the basket. My guess is the way it sounded, it didn't have a doing, it was more of a plastic against plastic whack. Hopefully got a good show out of that. Man, but that line was, it was almost pure. Have you ever been so, have you ever dreamed that you became a flashlight that charged discs? Have you ever? Oh.
The power of me sexting compels you. The power of me sexting compels you.
Power, Clemens, I knows you.
Chris Clemens, come in. Are you speaking to Chris Clemens?
Speaking to Chris Clemens, Clemens, where are you going? Are you what's the high E for life? 274, maybe 308 feet. And forehand it, and fade left. Okay. Well, way wide. Get a big bounce. No big bounce. Shit. Too inside. It hit off a tree trunk, and we might be right next to it. The luck of the par pals. Good luck at the par pals. If you're a par pal, eat your potatoes. They're good for your eyes. Good for putting. Potatoes, good for putting. I need you guys to illuminate the basket for me. This is like choosing your own adventure, but I'm not giving you guys that choice. I don't want a bogey again. Not today. We're gonna have to put this in. Nope. You don't get to see the same shot. Big Disc Energy After Dark. Be dead. Ooh, be dead. Big Disc Energy After Dark. Okay, guys, I think we got something here. Now featuring glow rounds. So you can't see anything. Hole 18, y'all. Par 3. Looking at about 186. And once we go out there, we're going to want to fade to the left. So I'm going to forehand it. Fade hard. Okay, listen for it. Beautiful. And just for shits and giggles, let's send them sexy in. Hop it. That was close, y'all. Keen shoes after dark. KSAD, keen shoes after dark. So we did a shits and giggles shot with the sextant 15 feet from the basket. And ladies and gentlemen, birdie buddies. That was great. That was really a lot of fun for our pals. But hopefully you saw a little birdie run there in the back nine. That's good stuff. I'm sure there's people who are wrapping up their game. I'm going to get out of the way. May your teas always be short and your big disc energy be long. See you, part pals.